Hi and welcome to my channel. So the NHS, which is the National Health Service in the UK, has officially opened applications for one of the best and the biggest opportunities of our time. And so this opportunity has arisen because of the recent structural changes that have occurred within the NHS. So I'm very excited to bring this to you. So whether you're in the UK at the moment looking for visa sponsorship, or just looking for a new opportunity, or just looking for a way to get into the NHS, or you're out of the UK looking for a way to move to this country through an employer that is legit and that is going to support you with career progression, then this is going to be perfect for you. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you the eligibility criteria, and guess what? The best thing is that for this opportunity, you don't require any degree, any experience, or any professional registration. So anyone can apply, but I'm going to tell you what you need to know about this job in order for you to be successful. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. And if you haven't joined this family, take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button below, because you want to be the first person that is notified every single day when I drop a new video on here, because I'm very passionate about free visa sponsorship opportunities to work in the UK, but most importantly, career progression. Now you're in the UK, how can you progress to the next stage, to the next level, so that you can earn a lot more money, work less, and get to retire early? Because this is how I started my own UK journey 13 years ago as a carer in a nursing home. I then studied nursing as an international student. After that, I did a master's as an apprenticeship, which means I was paid to work and study at the same time, mentorship in nursing. After that, I've done a master's in advanced clinical practice for 3 years. And again, I was paid a lot of money to work and study for this particular program, which is why I now work as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job that there is in the nursing profession. So when I'm talking to you about these opportunities, I'm talking from a place of experience, from an insider perspective, and the fact that these are opportunities that you want to be focusing on in the UK. So if you need support, by the way, you're thinking, Melvis, how do I fit into this? What about other opportunities? I'm a nurse. I want to get into the NHS. I want visa sponsorship. I want apprenticeships. I want to just progress in my career. How do I go about it? If you check the comment section below, you're going to see my contact details. That's my WhatsApp number as well as my email address, and you can contact me at your earliest convenience. You're also going to see a link to join my free newsletter. You drop your name and email address and you're part of it. I send that information directly to your inbox so that you're not reliant on the YouTube algorithm for such vital information that is crucial for your personal and professional development. So I need you to give me your word that you're going to implement what I'm talking about. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will implement this, because there is power in the word. And if you watch what I'm talking about without any implementation, it's going to lead nowhere. So drop a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I will implement this. So which opportunity are we talking about, obviously, in today's video? Look, let me start by saying that whether you're from a red list country, or you're from an amber list country, or from a green list country, there is absolutely no difference right now when it comes to recruitment in the UK, especially within the NHS. So everybody is now equal and the same, which means that recruitment agencies are no longer being used at all. And this is what has led to this opportunity. So if you don't know whether your country is on the red list, green list, or amber list, please drop the name of your country in the comment section below, and I'll be able to see how many of you are from a red list or green list country, because it makes a massive difference with how you apply for jobs in the UK, especially in the last couple of years or so. So drop the name of your country in the comment section below. So how many people do they need for this opportunity? The NHS is currently hoping to recruit at least 5,000 people as quickly as possible. So they have a target, to recruit at least 5,000 people within the next 3 months or so, which means that this is an opportunity where you're going to be the first person to find out. So you want to make sure that you're the first to apply. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say 3,000 people. It lets me know that you're following through with what I'm saying, and indeed it's going to give you that chance to be part of that. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say 3,000 people. So overall, vacancies are already officially open, obviously, as we speak. And then what is the eligibility criteria? How can you put yourself forward? And just to say that if you want to find out more information, I do have a private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one tailored guidance. If you want more information about this, because I offer support with applying for these jobs, the supporting information, how should your profile be, which NHS organizations are actually offering visa sponsorship, how do you know which ones are offering visa sponsorship, and that kind of a nitty-gritty. If you check the description box below or the about section of this channel, you're going to see more information about my private coaching program. Obviously, like I always say, it's only for the top 1% of people that, like me, are ready to get this information, but then to move forward into the implementation phase. Because it's not just to watch a YouTube video like this, get excited, say, oh, Melvin, this seems really good, and then do nothing. You're not really helping yourself. So again, you want to check that out. So with this particular opportunity, obviously, you're going to be working as a recruitment coordinator. The reason is because the NHS has gotten rid of those recruitment agencies. They now have to replace that with in-house recruitment coordinators. And so this is where you come in. In fact, let me tell you this. In the last month, since this change was implemented, I have received messages from 3 directors working in some of the biggest NHS companies and hospitals in the UK. They've contacted me personally saying, Melvis, we absolutely love what you do. We would like for you to join our recruitment team to guide our recruitment processes because you know quite a lot about this sector. And what I've said to them is I'm currently in negotiation, obviously, with them. And I've said, look, my knowledge comes at a cost, at a price, obviously. And so if you want to work with me, these are the terms and conditions. And so, like I said, I'm currently negotiating with them so that I can support them, not only to recruit the best recruitment coordinators, but also to recruit the best candidates for their team. So again, this is what the opportunity is. I want you to drop a comment in the comment section below and say recruitment coordinator, because like I say, this is what the job is about, recruitment coordinator. I'm going to tell you, don't worry, don't be in a rush. I'll tell you what your role is going to be. And once you find out, it's going to help with your application process, because if you don't understand what the duties are, what the expectations are, and how to make your application stand out, it's going to be very, very difficult, which is why I always rush here to share these opportunities with you as soon as they become available, before it becomes oversaturated. But if you know somebody who can benefit from this, somebody who is looking for a new opportunity because they are willing, obviously, to give visa sponsorship, please do share this with them. And also hit that like button below. It lets me know that you're enjoying content like this. And obviously, I should do more because I'm here to do more, content and to share information about the things that are helpful to you. That's why, like I say, I always share these opportunities because I empathize with those of you that are currently looking for opportunities in the UK. Because like I always say, if you're an immigrant like myself, we've not come here to mess around. We've not come here to be the bottom of the pile, but we're here to maximize the opportunities that this brings. So in terms of the eligibility criteria, like I said, you don't need to have a degree or any particular experience. But if you already have experience in the sector, that's going to be a massive advantage, obviously. I'm not saying experience is irrelevant. I'm saying if you don't have experience, you can still put yourself forward. But if you do have experience, it's really about positioning yourself in such a way that, when they look at your application, they're like, hey, girl, you're exactly who we need. Or, oh boy, oh my goodness, this is what we are talking about. So that's what you want to do. If you also have a degree, what is the advantage of having a degree as a human being compared to somebody who doesn't have? You need to be able to reflect really deep into that. It's not enough to say, my degree has nothing to do with recruitment. No. The fact you've got a degree, what extra value does it bring to you as a person? The reason I'm sharing this is because I know that many people that watch my videos are very learned, very educated, and all of that. So it's about using all of that to your own advantage. And so those in terms of requirements, that's really what it is. It's very basic. You just need to have interest in recruitment. You need to have really excellent customer service skills, because as a recruitment coordinator, you're going to be offering support, end-to-end support with the entire recruitment process, which means that you're going to be supporting both the recruiting managers as well as the candidates. So you need to be ensuring that obviously you're going to be trained when you get started. In case you're sat down, you're thinking, Melvis, but how am I going to know about this? No, they're going to offer fantastic training, to all the successful candidates. Again, if you're somebody that you're looking to transition, this is an amazing opportunity. But let's talk about the pay and the advantages of this. What is the biggest advantage that this opportunity brings? Look, the starting salary that most of the trusts are recruiting at is £28,000 to £35,000. So there are some hospitals that are paying between 28,000 to 35,000 in terms of the entry level. I would like you to leave a comment in the comment section below and say £35,000 because there is power in the word. But there are many other organizations that are currently advertising for this vacancy, and because they want to recruit people urgently to be able to run these recruitment processes on their behalf, they are paying between 35,000 to 45,000, which is band 6. But if you apply in London, you can expect to earn an extra £5,000 per year on top of these numbers that I have spoken about. So it's about you being really smart as to which vacancies you apply for and which ones you don't. Because when you're looking at vacancies, you're only going to be considered for those that you apply. So be very wise, be very smart, and consider how much they're paying as well as the location. Very, very crucial. Don't be blinded. Think about the things I'm talking about. And so that should really guide you. Like I say, if you're choosing to apply in London, you're going to earn an extra £5,000, and they also have loads more vacancies. So if you watched till this point, I would like you to leave a comment in the comment section below and say London. This lets me know that you're following through with what I'm talking about, and indeed you're somebody who is interested in taking this opportunity forward. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say London. Also, if you are currently a member of my private coaching program, during our live session on Thursday, we're going to really explore and dissect this particular opportunity to see, because like I say, it's brand new, and currently on the NHS website, the vacancies are already officially open. So it's not something I'm saying they're going to be starting recruitment in 3 months or in 6 months. Recruitment has already started, because let me tell you what the secret is with this. And this is something that when it comes to having good managers, good leaders, it makes a massive difference. When the NHS was using recruitment agencies, the recruitment agencies charge the NHS. Let's say if they recruit a nurse, for example, through a recruitment agencies, which is where the green list countries come in, the companies, the recruitment agencies charge the NHS between £10,000 to £15,000 per nurse, which means if you are a recruitment agency and you go to a green list country, for example, and you find 10 nurses, you're going to charge the NHS between £100,000 to £150,000 for just supplying 10 nurses. And so the NHS has said, the new managers and the new government has said, no, you cannot continue spending all this money on these recruitment agencies. You need to cut them out of the way, cut the middleman, recruit your own staff, and let those people recruit the staff on your behalf. That is where this opportunity comes in. Because if you pay somebody £35,000 per year to work as a recruitment coordinator, it's much cheaper than paying a recruitment agency £150,000 for bringing just 10 people. Because if you take £150,000, in fact, you can recruit 4 recruitment coordinators and pay them for an entire year. So that is where this comes in. And the contract obviously is a permanent contract, which means NHS contracts are lifelong. There is no end. The contract ends when you decide to leave the NHS. And this is a massive advantage because there's that job security and those extra opportunities that you can pursue in order for you to be able to progress in your career. So I would like you to drop a comment in the comment section and say career progression, because I'm now going to talk about the career progression prospects and opportunities that will arise or that are available for people in this sector. My objective is not only that you get this job and then you remain there for the rest of your life. No, this is about getting yourself into the room, into the building, so that from there you can progress to the top. Because our objective, like I always say, is to work less, earn more, and retire early. Personally, I didn't leave my home, the comfort of my country, to come to this country to be at the bottom of the pile. That wasn't the intention. When I was coming here, I had really high goals. I was very ambitious. I was very success driven. And this is the only thing that I'm focused on at this point in time. So what are the career prospects, by the way? And in terms of the application process, obviously the vacancies are on the NHS jobs website directly. I have shared extensively detailed videos on here on how to apply for jobs on the NHS website. But if you need more information about how to actually apply for any job on the NHS website, I want you to leave a comment in the comment section below and say NHS jobs. When I see NHS jobs in the comment section, I'll know that you need more information on how to actually apply, the step-by-step guide on the whole application process. So like I say, drop a comment in the comment section and say NHS jobs, and that will guide me to that. So career prospect, what can you expect? Look, one thing that I love about the NHS is that it is one of the only organizations in the UK that if you work with them, they're able to support you with career progression. This is something that is huge, because once you've had that support with career progression and you've progressed beautifully in your career, you can then use that knowledge, you know, to offer services or to do other things, get into the private sector, and you're going to earn a lot of money. Because it's obvious that life isn't all about money, healthcare isn't all about money, but the truth is you need money to live. Some people are like, hey, money is not everything and this and that, but you're not going to say that to your landlord, because if you wake up in the morning and say, hey, I'm a nurse, you know, I love humanity, I'm offering services to the population and whatever, they're still going to say to you, you have bills to pay. Because of this reason, you need to be thinking about a career as well as a way for you to earn a lot of money. There is nothing wrong with working well, you know, offering a service and being paid. I'm somebody that I'm very much into clinical excellence, academic excellence, work excellence, and all of that. But I also believe that I need to be extremely well paid for every single thing that I'm doing. And that's why, like I said, I've been approached by 3 directors from 3 different NHS companies that have said to me, Melvis, we want you to join our team. And I've said to them, these are my terms and conditions, and we're currently negotiating. If we cannot agree on what I think is also good for me, then I'm going to back out, because I'm at a stage in my journey where I've acquired so much knowledge. I dedicate a lot of time to my professional and personal development, and I need to make sure that I'm focusing my time on things that are not only productive for the community, but that also are productive for me as a human being. Because like I say, I dedicate a lot of time, you know, to my personal and professional development, and it's right that I'm able to maximize those opportunities as well. And look, that's what you should do. That's what you should do. You can be good with what you do, but be well paid. That's what we want. So again, when it comes to career prospects, there are, you know, in-house courses that you're going to do, paid for by your employer, so that you can progress. If you're somebody who already has a degree, you can have level 7 programs, level 6 programs, even PhDs as well. If you're somebody who is looking for, you know, let's say you don't have a degree yet and you're entering with, you know, those GCSEs or whatever qualifications it is that you have, they are able to support you also to progress to those senior positions. Because as you know, in healthcare, everybody doesn't have to be a nurse or a doctor or a carer, but there are positions like this that are also going to expose you to some of the best opportunities that there are. And that is why you need to maximize them. Please, you must apply for this opportunity, by the way. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I must apply, because it's going to let me know that you watched the video till this moment and that you've dedicated that time to be able to know what this is about. Because with this job, like I say, you're going to be supporting the managers, you know, with the recruitment process as well as the candidates. And this kind of involves things like, you know, what are the recruitment policies, how do they set up the vacancies, what are the templates to use, what about the software, you know, setting up interviews as well. You know, that's what HR, the recruitment team, that's what they do. Ensuring that, you know, all the candidates are aware of their interview dates and time. If it's virtual, you're setting up those virtual links, you know, guiding the managers. If they don't know how to do virtual interviews, for example, the recruitment team will teach them. The candidates, if they've got any questions, they can contact you directly. So there's a lot of customer service, and so your application needs to be able to reflect that. So like I've said, you know, it's an amazing opportunity. They need 5,000 people in total. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I will be in the 5,000. And I have watched till the end. So I will be in the 5,000, and I expect you to be. So if you need to contact me, like I said, check the comment section. You see my WhatsApp number as well as my email address and my newsletter, and you can contact me at your earliest convenience, because this is not an opportunity that you want to be able to miss. Check this out here.